So here we have the Nissan Qashqai on an 18 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it. From the outside, you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. We're going to start off inside the boot area first. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors, plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat, should you wish to increase this space even further again. These two tray sections will lift and remove to give you even more space and can be used to divide the boot up as well. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car. And then, as I mentioned, we'll hop in and run through some of the controls on the inside of it from there. Now that we've done a full circle though, you can see it's in fantastic condition the whole way. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the rev counter and coolant temperature gauge. On the right-hand side, the speedometer and fuel gauge. In the centre, you can see the total miles. They are 48,759. You can change information that's displayed above that using a button on the steering wheel for various different bits of trip computer, fuel economy information, and other menus as well, all of which are accessed just here. We have our stereo controls surrounding that, cruise control, speed limiter, and phone controls over here. You'll only be able to use the phone controls once you pair the phone up to the car, which is done over on the screen in the centre. Hit the phone button, then hit connect on the screen, and then of course from there you'd pair a new device. When it comes to music, we have AM, DAB and FM radio, we have a CD player, auxiliary input and Bluetooth audio. You have to pair the phone of course before you can use the Bluetooth audio. We have a parking camera. So what you're looking at here is a bird's eye view image of the car, so the 360 camera, and a front facing camera. If I put the car into reverse, you get the reversing camera of course, and if you press the camera button, you will then get that front near side wheel. So very easy to park with all of these cameras in place. But to make it even easier again, it's got autonomous parking. So it can perpendicular park and parallel park itself with these buttons. Just here, the car will take control of the steering for you. We've also got satellite navigation up here. Full colour display, as you can see. Below that, we have dual zone climate control. You can adjust the passenger temperature, the driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed. You can determine what direction you'd like the air to be distributed in, and when you're happy with those settings, that's now your air conditioning turned on. Same button will turn it off again, or hit auto. The car will now take full control of the fan speed and direction of the air for you to maintain the temperatures you've asked for. Any manual adjustment will override that straight away and allow you to put it back on your own settings. We have a 12-volt charging socket, the electronic handbrake, the gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox, 2 cup holders, and driver and passenger heated seats as well. Last thing I wanted to mention is the panoramic glass roof. The sunblind will open all the way to the back of those rear seats. The glass itself is fixed in position, but as you can see, it lets in a huge amount of extra light to this cabin area. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you.